vice president.
I'm sitting here watching Donald Trump and this whole goddamn thing. I'm going to pull it back a little bit, and I'll fucking show you this right now.
Trying to get him to do something, anything.
This is Donald Trump. This is the shit that's going on.
ABC News reports, according to what sources said, Scavino told Smith's team Trump was, quote, very angry that day. Not angry.
Look at that. He's wearing a blue tie. I don't have to go back. He's wearing a blue tie. He's trying to tell. He's playing. I'm playing Republican. I'm doing Democrat. He's playing both teams against each other, and he's going to bury the blue. That is exactly what this bitch is doing right here. And it's not that he's going to bury just the blue. He's going to bury all the red people, too. You know, I mean, this is a fucking something that's very, very dangerous.
Scavino printed out proposed messages for Trump to post on Twitter, hoping that Trump would approve them despite his reluctance.
Matter of fact, I started moving just now, and I'm moving into this. You know, I just jumped on here, and I just got to go down this while I'm here. You know, here's my family. Here I am right here. This is my dad. This is me, and I tell you what I'm telling you is goddamn true. Right there, that's my dad. That's me. You can't tell me that I'm not this guy's boy?
Message on Trump's Twitter account telling supporters to support law enforcement and to stay peaceful.
Dad.
And that's where we
my dad used the car exactly like this when he murdered
the deputy assistant attorney general,
a woman
United States attorney Harry
in 1969 over the 4th of July weekend named Darlene down there in California. And then you have Michael Mujo. Microphone! And Microphone was probably a Boy Scout, and that was a setup to kill that woman.
Surprising, we're still getting new information. There's still, believe it or not, things about January 6th that we didn't completely know. But none of it
my son's missing. He's been out of my life. So this is my son. This represents my missing boy. They stole my bowling alley. I found out I was Cooper. They fucking will kill my son. They will kill my son, anybody in my family, and they've been killing people a long time to make sure that this goddamn bitch stands up like that fucking headstone with the heart on it right over there. Like that heart that's right on that fucking stone right there pointed at my dad's bowling alley that says Fair Hearts right there. And that's Bill Fairheart. You smell the fucking, the dollar bill. Hey man, they got roses on their fucking house too. You smell the fucking roses. Roses are red and violets are blues. And violets, reds are over you. And you know what? They're going to shove the blue right into the goddamn ground. And the only way that Donald Trump can go up, the only way that Donald Trump can stand up is if they force everybody to comply that's peace through strength. Do you get that? Do you get that? The only way that Donald Trump can is peace through strength. So, and I'll tell you what, there's only one way a goddamn heart points is straight down. But when I screw my old lady, I point her heart just like that, and I'm happy as fuck. Do you understand? Do you want to be happy as fuck in America? Because I'm telling you, head, you want to go up. Here, if we go up, Donald Trump goes down. Do you understand that? If we go up in America and that's white, whatever color you are, Donald Trump goes up, I goddamn guarantee you, you are going down and you will end up in a cemetery. And I think they plotted these fucking golf courses around here. Donald Trump on his golf course, he's just loving it because he's going to bury you on those very golf courses. Jesus. You know, smell the coffee on this with you guys.
In fact, in some other testimony, may have... I don't know what the legal term is.
And then they use Taylor Swift. There's eight women and right there in that for 8 cigarette butts because they know that the Republican Party is ripping them off. Even Taylor Swift goddamn knows it because I would love to talk to Taylor Swift. I'd love to talk to Kaylee Sparks because Kaylee's goddamn fox as far as I'm concerned. And also Taylor's already taken. She's got a really handsome man. I really like the guy too. Because you know why? He stands by Taylor. I'll bet you his fucking red heart's for his wife or Taylor. You know, Taylor's his wife. Even if they're a couple and they're together, if they have a sexual relationship together, they have committed something that's called, well, they became one. And how does a person stop loving somebody? I want to know that. How does a person stop loving somebody that's confessed their love to him. It's because somebody's leaned on them and forced them to do something that they wouldn't have done on their own. Now, my brother Jerry, he's a very hateful fucking person, and he's nothing more than a chicken shit. Here's Jerry. He forced my dad to do the job, and now I goddamn know. And he even scared my dad in that car going up to Puyallup. And my dad bought a car up there with me. You know, I was with my dad. Jerry gave me and my dad a ride together. You know, he scared the fuck out of my dad. My dad was screaming in that fucking car. And my mother did the same thing. And my dad was going, Jesus Christ, they're trying to kill me. And he fucking was looking back at me and he wanted me to goddamn know. Now you got this, see these Cheerios? The only way that Donald Trump goes up is if we all go goddamn down. And I'll tell you what, a heart points straight goddamn down. You'll do stupid things over love. Do you understand that too? Look, I'm not really a Republican. I'm not really a Democrat. And if I don't like shit, if I don't like something of the politicians, I fucking won't vote for them. I won't vote for anyone. I'll abstain, and I'll see what the will of the people are. But I would never force anybody to eat fucking Cheerios and be going, these are good for you, and so is carts. Cops don't have no goddamn hearts. When you get in fucking trouble, you think you're going up? No, they're going to goddamn go like this. They're going to put you fucking down. And you know what? I have a message for Donald Trump. You should have listened to your fucking attorney. And he's sitting there doing this Statue of Liberty play, and he's waiting for fucking, you help me, I'm bleeding now, I'm bleeding red and I'm bleeding blue. Yeah, because we're beating them black and we're beating them blue. And you know what? Donald Trump's going straight goddamn down because he tried to sell you as a little fucking red heart, and he's playing his little red card game, and he's fucking using people against people. And that fucking Marjorie, the only way that she's gonna go up is if she fucking goes along with Trump, because everybody in America fucking hates her and she's going goddamn down. Her career is fucking over. That's why they're grabbing at straws. They're clawing, they're ripping their way off as they're ripping off the door. There's my bowling alley. It's right there. They hit a church. They put a church in front of it. There's a school bus there. My bowling alley's right there. $1.5 million. And another thing, I lost fucking millions of dollars at Freeport Gold, Mac Moran Company in Elko, Nevada. I fucking went out. I fucking found this place called, I'll have pictures of it. I'm bringing up the pictures and I'm having it right here. They ripped off $100 million from me. At least, at a minimum, $100 million. Did Donald Trump have $100 million? Because if I have $100 million, I'm buying fucking houses for people. I'm pulling out houses like a lottery ball, and I'm having a good goddamn time because I fucking own bowling. And right there on that bowling alley, they put a thing up there that says Ling. It's goddamn Chinese, and they want to blame the blue for it. And you know what? I'm saying the truth, or would you know why? I wouldn't be here, would I? Thank you for your time and consideration this morning. You know, some people will fucking say things that aren't true to politically get themselves into a greater job. I don't need the fucking job, but I will tell the truth. And you have a great day. And if you think that I'm against you, it's because you got a goddamn mental problem. You've been dealing with somebody that's been fucking pulling shit on you. Hi, Jack Hanneman in Olympia, Washington. No wonder you won't contact me. And James L. Rowland from the Department of L&I, that was my attorney. You're as dirty as fuck. His attorney's office is up there on Harrison and Plymouth Rock, like they fucking did it, like the point. You get the goddamn point, and you fucking have cement things going out like that. That building was custom made, and it's the same shape as the bowling alley in Morton, Washington. And another thing is, my brother Jerry has his house. He decided, instead of painting it brown, because if you tell anybody, well, I'll bury you, he turned it gray. He went gray rock. He even took his fucking automobile and he had it painted silver too, and it was black. You know, black is goddamn coffee. I'll give you a fucking coffee and I'll burn you, is what he's saying. My dad would offer you a cup of coffee and tell you the truth and try to save you from going to that place over there, that cemetery. And they made him out to be a pretty gosh damn terrible person. My dad, his dad, you know, my dad talked about how him and they turpentined a dog, him and his dad did it together. And he told me this song, so he was telling me they did this together in my dad's story to me that he told me. And I'll share it with you later on. But Donald Trump needs to get put away, taken off the shelf, and he just don't need his shit no more in this here country. And I want this over. I mean, I'm just telling the truth.